for food.
You like raw food?
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Here I am starting another day with one of my wife's amazing smoothies that I told you about yesterday. We got the moringa powder in there. We got the vitamin mineral greens in there, along with bananas and some pecans. And Ava wants some also. That's great. So I have the smoothie here. I might have one or two of these little big glasses with the smoothie, and then I'll have my salad in the afternoon. And that's the way we do it. So that's great right now how I'm starting off my day. You know, different seasons, different times. Sometimes we do juice in the morning, and sometimes we just do fruit in the morning if there's something good fresh in the mango season or something. But right now we're doing the smoothies and we're really enjoying them. And you like them, right, Ava? Yeah, she likes them too, so she's going to enjoy them and we're going to have a great day. So I'm going to continue to show you what I've been eating and how I've been flowing here on the raw food diet, and it's all good in Paul's hood, right? Yeah, okay, we'll be back. Hello everybody, it's Paul Meeson with the Raw Life Health Show. We are having a blast here, getting ready for our raw food retreat, having a great time. I have my lunch today, which I'm about to eat right after I put this video on, or before, while I'm doing the video. Basically, this morning I had my great raw food smoothie. I'm going to show you right now a little clip of me and my daughter drinking the smoothie. And here's what I'm going to have right now. I'm going to have I got some kale today as my green. Yesterday somebody asked me, they said, do you eat this simple on a regular basis? Is this how, how do you like the salad? How do you learn to like the taste of salad just plain? And I did not like kale when I first started. Now spinach is a different story, but spinach, it's not a bit of green. Even when I do a green juice, if I do spinach, celery, cucumber, I do not need any apple or carrot to sweeten it up. But the darker the green, the more bitter it is. Also, the more minerals it has. If you can get them out, kale is very tough. So juicing is one of the ideal way to have kale. But if you're going to eat kale, you definitely want to chew it really well. You want to chew spinach well as well, but the tougher the green, the harder it is for your body to assimilate the nutrients from. So you want to keep that in mind. But here's my kale today. I have my kale that I'm just going to have. And yesterday I had it in a package. This is not in a package. By the way, it's green, and somebody made a comment about the green screen behind me, and they said that it disappears. So anyway, if it disappears, it's real. It's going to disappear in my stomach in a second. And I didn't have any of those amazing avocados left, but I do have some almonds that I'm going to have. And then later this evening, when I get home before dark, I might have an almond milk or another smoothie. And in my smoothie, I am just a lean green fighting machine because I got my kale. In my smoothie, I put my pecans or some other type of nut, hemp seed sometimes, with some bananas. And here's my greens. Some people are asking me. These are, there's tons and tons of green powders on the market, and I'm not really. I like eating foods the way they were designed to be eating, and also from a nutritional standpoint, nutrients or vitamins, whole foods in a supplement form. But these are the big three, folks. Here they are. These are the three things that everyone should have in their kitchen cabinet, and they should use every day in some form or another. Maybe one every other day, or maybe a combination the same day. And that's what I do. I try to switch off between these three. I might go like a whole month with this one, then a whole month with this, and then I don't even go a whole month with this. I got to get this in more often. This is the moringa. But basically, this is the vitamin mineral green, and all these on rawlife.com. The vitamin mineral green, excellent, a whole bunch of different things in there. This is the moringa powder, which I've done so many videos about. It's just the best superfood on the market, in my opinion. It has all the essential amino acids, antioxidants are really amazing. And then the Barley Max. What more can I say? Barley Max, and this is Barley Max juice that's dried. And so it's not even a Barley Max, so you're not getting, it's not the fiber as like a filler. You get your fiber from your food, but this here is just pure nutrition right into you. And you could drink these with water, but I like to put these in my smoothie. If I don't have a smoothie, then I might just take them with water. But that's what I do here. And I just wanted to answer a couple of questions today that I got, or comments that I got on yesterday. And now this is something I do more often. If you're a member to the Raw Life Health Show, I used to get on there often and do this, and I will do that. So the member of the Raw Life Health Show, it's you get more. You get full videos, you get interviews with people, extended interviews, and you get raw food recipes. Now I have over 500 videos for free online, but rawlifehealthshow.com, I just give you more. Well, today for everyone, I wanted to go through this, and I want to tell people, or just reply to some of the comments. Somebody says, so Paul, how were your results? You said something was not right. Could you comment on that? Basically, I was talking about Dr. Shandell, who's going to be a speaker at our upcoming raw food retreat. And yeah, things weren't perfect in my blood work. And that's what I was talking about, is the raw food diet enough? The raw food diet is ideal, but it's not enough. There's no diet that's enough. I think because our food's so depleted, we can't get everything we need unless you're growing your food. Even then, the soil might not be ideal. But you know, maybe it is enough for somebody. But the only way you're going to know is not by how you feel, but by monitoring your blood work. And for me, there were some things that I could have used. My B12 was fine. My B12 was okay. But my homocysteine was on the higher side. So homocysteine is tied into B12, folic acid, and vitamin B6. So since my B12 was okay, there's a good chance I was either low in B6 or folic acid. Not sure which one. But until I figure it out, I look at supplementation as a temporary cure to the problem until we could find out what the issue is. So what I'm doing is supplementation until I can find out why I'm lowering this. Because I'm eating foods that have the B6 and the folic acid. I just don't know the issue. So I don't want my homocysteine to be too high. And I've been monitoring this a long time and trying to adjust it with food only for years. But consistently, it'll be on the higher side. Not in the dangerous zone, just on the higher side. Now, some people, including myself, will say with some nutrients, will say, you know, where are they basing the blood test on? They're basing the blood test on, they took an average of a whole bunch of people, average people, which are unhealthy people, and that's where they got the average. So you really have to know people who know how to understand to read blood test results and so on. So basically, if everyone is high in something, and I'm low, that might not be I'm bad low. I meant just mean they're too high, or vice versa. If everyone's low, that might be I'm too high, and so on. So, but with homocysteine, it's a little bit different from my research. If it's too high, chances are you're deficient in one of these other nutrients. So I'm just playing it safe. So that was one of the things. The other thing that I was low in was DHEA. So that's something I have to figure out with from a natural standpoint what I want to do with that. I'm not concerned about that. I don't have any symptoms of low DHEA, but on the blood test it showed I was low. Now this one is I'm researching more. Dr. Shandell has a lot of information about DHEA and where it should be. And raw foodists and vegetarians in general are generally going to be on the lower side. And I don't think it's dangerous to be on the lower side. But again, it's still, once you're out of the norm, it's something you want to just pay attention to and look at a little bit more closely. So those are two things that I'm looking at and trying to figure out on this. And I will. And I'll keep you updated when that happens. Somebody asked, somebody mentioned, of course, the greens on the green screen, how they looked. And somebody had a good comment. They said that we should be doing a homemade liver cleanse to cleanse the blood. And the gallbladder as well needs to be flushed out, and many people have problems because of that. I agree, many people do not do enough cleansing, and no matter how good your diet is, if you don't do enough cleansing, you're going to have an issue. Me personally, I do a good amount of fasting and cleansing, and so I know, or I feel, that's not the issue, but there are people that that is a big issue, and that is the reason why they're having that issue. And then finally, somebody asks, what would I recommend in terms of a blood test? The average blood test today you get from the doctor, they reveal a little, but they don't reveal enough. That's why Dr. Shandell on his website, caprofile.net, he has something called the longevity blood profile, which will, and he also has the cancer blood profile, but both of those will say a lot more and give you a lot more information. So that's what I would recommend. You could do it from anywhere in the world. You could set it up with Dr. Shandell. I posted a video of him a couple of days ago, so just go back a couple of videos on my website and you can see the most recent video with Dr. Shandell. Really good information. And then eating a piece, somebody said eat a piece of liver or two and you'll get all the vitamins. Again, raw food has a tremendous amount of vitamins. And I'm getting all the vitamins from these other foods as well. And I'm definitely taking more of these to make sure I'm getting it. These are my best form of supplementation now, these whole foods in a supplement form. However, if you're not assimilating the nutrients, it doesn't matter how much is in the food, you got to figure out the issue. So number one, the issue could be it's just not in the food, and then the other issue could be it is in the food, you're just not assimilating it. And that's what's so great about everything, is that you got to figure it out, and you try to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And that's what we're trying to do here at the Real Life Health Show, and we're trying to help you do that as well. If you have any comments or questions, post them below the video. Everyone, have a great weekend. A blessed Shabbat if you keep the Shabbat. If you shouldn't, if you don't, you should. And if you shouldn't and you don't, blah, blah, blah. All right, everybody, have a great weekend, and we'll see you again Monday. If you have any comments or questions, post them below the video. Till then, have a great day and a great raw life.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.